The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm Ariana.
And I am Brittany.
And this is
an A&P Conversation.
I'm a little stuffy this week, guys.
Right.
Stuffed up to the max.
I was like, girl, you sound sick.
Yeah, whatever is out there got me.
No, literally, it's everybody.
It's everybody. Everybody is congested right now. Or they just got done being congested.
Right. Sick as hell.
Yeah. The only thing is I feel completely fine. My throat. I mean, obviously my voice, my tone is a little different. And my left nostril, it gets blocked.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you need, what is those things?
The neti pot. I fucking love my neti pot. I literally am sitting there watching all this gut come out, and I'm like,
It would literally have me throw up.
Yeah, you open your mouth and you're going to fuck around and find out. Yeah, you got to keep those lips sealed.
Yeah, I'm a texture person and, like, feelings and, like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. My thoughts really get the best of me. I think that's really it.
I am so, like, in the moment and almost moving forward in the moment that I'm like, all right, we're doing this and we're doing that, and all right, bye boogers, and now what's next? Like, I also am, like, definitely into detox. Like, I love a colon cleanse, a little, like, a sauna session, just a neti pot, get it all out.
Right. Have you ever had, like, one of those colon cleanses?
No, but I did do a juice cleanse.
Where they do it for you?
A colonic.
A colonic.
No, because I heard that is not good for you.
I wouldn't assume that it would be.
Yeah, it's not. You're supposed to let your body, like, move your bowels.
Do itself.
Yeah, and not vacuum it out. Because some of those, the waste isn't all the way produced, so it's like you're just snatching shit.
Yeah, I mean,
quite literally. No pun intended.
All the puns intended, I guess. It is what it is.
And it was what it was.
Ugh.
Another week. Hello, friends. We missed you guys.
Period.
Yeah, thanks for all the love on our last video of our life updates.
Yes.
Yeah, all the care. We appreciate it.
You know.
It's been a year. It has been a fucking year.
Deep sigh.
Yeah.
It has. I'm excited for it to be over.
Me too.
I want a fresh new
2025.
Right. A fresh new mental start. Because realistically, like, what is the new year other than, like, a different day? Like, you know,
literally,
but
it's
also,
not.
but mentally, it's new everything. New year, who dis?
We talked about it on the podcast, and you and I are definitely more, like, in alignment with the zodiac new year of, like, starting over in April when the spring and things are growing, and that's also around the time of the Persian New Year, which you know, it makes sense. Like, there's not supposed to be anything new when everything is frozen cold. Like, this is not the time for a restart.
Yeah, right. This is the end.
This is the end.
And
the
so
end is near.
No, literally. So realistically, it's still going to feel like the end until this cold ass winter is over and, like, everything starts thawing out and flowers start growing
and just the smell of spring. I love the smell.
I have
of spring.
these two trees in front of my house that, like, they always turn first they're my favorite trees.
How pretty.
And they always turn first. They always are the first tree on the whole entire block to like the leaves all fall out first.
Now you're with the VIP tree.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love that tree. I would be so sad if they cut it down. You know how people just
strap yourself
come
to
and
it.
just cut shit down out of nowhere for no reason.
All the time,
like,
because
what
they
did
get
that tree do
cords.
for you?
Like,
what did that tree do to you?
These phone cords were not a priority. This tree is.
Okay, this tree was here first. You taking it away.
Does my raspy voice sound sexy, or do I sound like I swallowed a Brillo pad? Am I giving, like, or like?
It's a 2 for 1.
Okay,
so maybe
it sounds like shit.
Maybe hearing it, like, maybe the audio only listeners are probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Yeah.
But the hair, face, dress, raspy voice combo
it's okay.
is giving.
Combo meal every time.
Period.
Yeah.
A $5 Bicky bag.
Not the 4 for $4.
They don't even have a 4 for $4 anymore.
No, that's how you know I don't eat fast food. I'm so out of the loop.
I was so confused, and somebody was like, "No, they don't have that." And I said,
"So is that who's
it's
the
biggie
bag?"
bag?
Okay.
Wendy's.
Okay.
$5 biggie bag.
Got it. Well,
period.
If you are watching this, it is my 30th birthday.
Yay!
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you about to be 30?
30.
Well, she is.
Yeah. If you're
technically speaking, when you watch this.
Yeah, watching this, it is Thursday, December 19th, and it is my 30th birthday.
Literally, we've been talking about this probably since we started this
podcast. At least since 28, I've been talking about my 30th birthday.
We have been talking about it.
Because I'm just such a planner and just like I love, I know the pod knows. And if you're new, I'm type A.
Yes.
There's 3 A's in my name for a reason. I am type fucking A.
Oh, wait. Maybe not.
A.
Well, yeah, but like usually they use that for like sororities.
Oh.
And when other people use it, it happens to be
some shit.
Yeah.
They beat me to the branding.
Sorry, I take it back. We just won't do green and pink.
No, yeah, I'm not a monogram girly anyway, so it's so okay.
Period. But anyway.
Yeah, it's my 30th birthday. So in honor of my 30th birthday, we're going to talk about lessons that we learned in our 20s, because Britt beat me to 30.
A long time ago. A long time ago.
That is a reach. That is a reach. But she is.
Just kidding.
She's in
still
the 30s
31.
club. Yep. 31 and getting it done.
Period.
So, yeah. I mean, I think I have so many random ass things that I've learned, but one of them is just a lot of it is centered around relationships and sex. Like, just because, like, I'm gonna say number one, not number one, but bullet point one.
Bullet point one.
Point one. Just because you're in a relationship with someone does not mean you need to be having sex with them. Like, if they're not treating you properly, or just like a good partner, or like you're not in the current state sexually attracted to them or feeling like having sex, you do not owe anybody sex. And I didn't learn that until into my 20s. And I'm sure for some people that is common sense. The way sex was taught to me was like, do not do it. And then once it was doing it, it was like, just do it with this one person. Like, this your boyfriend. Like, that's it. And, I mean, I always knew about consent and things, but I just didn't think of it in the terms of like in a relationship. Like, okay, my boyfriend wants to have sex, so we're having sex. Like, no, just because you are my boyfriend does not mean I want to have sex with you.
Right. Because realistically, if I was interested, then we can do it anytime, all the time.
Preferably all the time. If you are treating me right.
Yeah. Like if I'm warranted. Like if I feel like it. Yeah. Like it's not always.
It's
because he wants to. We have to.
I just reposted a reel, and it was it was a podcast, and the interviewer asked the interviewee what turns you on, and her response was, that basically what turns her on is how people treat each other all day, the conversations they have. She said it's not just spit on your fingers and rub. It's like, oof, definitely needed that in my early 20s and younger.
Yeah, because you're right. Like, even in different situations, we're not exactly in different situations in like how we learned and like how we were taught. Because,
100%.
like,
well, we grew up together, and the narrative was the same.
Exactly. But my mom never ever wanted to talk about it.
My mom's just like, do not have sex. I will fuck you up. Your whole life will be bad. Like, you're gonna have a fucking problem.
Right.
You want to fuck around and find out? Yeah.
Okay. Which obviously does the exact opposite of what you assume that it would, which would only make you more intrigued.
I didn't feel that way.
Like, I didn't want to, but like it doesn't
it's
do.
Like, why is
it doesn't do what it's supposed
help.
to do.
Does
like, you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
And then it's even crazier is the parallel is now we are so open with that stuff with our moms, and it's like, girl, guess what I did?
Right.
What I was up to. Versus, like, if you have sex, do not have sex, you will get pregnant and you will die. Like,
literally, I was talking to my mom a couple weeks ago. I had like some shit going on.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, yeah, like I talked to my friend and he told me he was gonna help me out and da-da-da. And she's like, is that like your friend or is that like your friend? like, and I was like, no, like it's just my friend. And she's like, I mean, like, do what you need to do, but like it's good that you don't have to do anything to get it done. And I was like, because period.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do what I need to do.
And things are going to get done if they need to get done.
That's beside the point.
Yeah.
Realistically, the point
the conversation
is very much just like, we're
so
right
dressed.
here.
What?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're grown-ass women now.
My mom knows I'm a dog with a bone sometimes. Whether she likes it or not.
Like, please.
Yeah.
I mean, a woman to woman, like, shit happens. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy having conversations with my mom now.
Isn't it just, like, so funny? Like, I'm literally thinking of us one day on your porch, and there was a magazine. I don't remember the magazine company, but there was something about either sex. I think it was kissing, actually, and your dad was really pissed we had the magazine.
Till I was 18 years old, I couldn't even wear mascara. Like, it was very much, like...
Very strict.
Yeah, very, very strict. And I feel like it was, like, more so, like... He didn't want me to be so appealed by the male gaze a little bit. And that same sense 100%. Of don't have sex. Like, you know what I mean? So, like... And lip gloss. Like, I remember that one birthday I had when we had lip glosses? Oh, my fucking goodness.
No, I remember when we got our chokers from Walmart. And, like...
And I was
we felt like the shit, and your dad was not happy. Those black plastic 90s, early 2000s, 90s chokers. Now. I have a velvet choker. Yeah,
like,
it's not the vibe right now.
Right. I think it just came attached with like a necklace.
Yeah, mine literally came in free with a purchase.
Costume jewelry or something. Like, literally nothing crazy, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and also, I do understand the need for strictness, is like, because we did grow up slightly poor and just. Like, there were a lot of instabilities in our childhood and the things we were exposed to. So I get, like, them wanting to protect what they could protect and control what they could control. But
you can't. Like,
and here we are. Look at us now.
Right. You're welcome.
We did our best.
Right.
What about you? What's something in your 20s you learned? Or you wish you knew or learned a little too late?
I wish that I knew. I think I was just thinking about this yesterday because, like, there have been, like, and I feel like this year a lot, I've been thinking about a lot of things that I'm
so
like.
Reflective. This year is
reflective.
reflective.
I really like, a lot with, like, definitely, like spending my money wisely and like investing in my money or like saving it or like anything along like money ways, because like
one thing about Brittany and I, we fuck money up. Like we need husbands just for the fact of we need to be given a fucking allowance because we fuck our money up so bad. Like, we are two women with professional careers that our accounts are almost always negative. Like, it's unfortunate. Literally, I got paid. I have spent $500 in 24 hours, one of which was my car payment, but it's still broken.
But still.
In 24 hours, I've spent $500, and I literally was going through my bank account. I'm like, there's a 21, a 21, a 21, a 21, a 21, a 21, car payment, a 21, a 20. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, it's no good. Like, it's no good at all. And I really wish that I not even take advantage, because it's not like anybody was like, hey, Brittany, sit down. I'm going to teach you this. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It was very much pay your bills.
Pay your bills. Live within your means.
Make sure your bills are paid. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And how
I actually don't think I got that message. Because my mom lived above her means for a lot of my childhood.
That's what I'm saying. My mom, she was always like, say it's Christmas time. She's stacking up her money, going Christmas shopping a couple days before Christmas. We're having a great Christmas. Like, you know, stacking up her money for a birthday. We're having great birthdays. We're having birthday parties. Like, we never, ever, ever went without.
At all. But I think the problem is like, they're like, I remember, like, one time my mom joked. I don't know if she actually did this or not. So sorry, Christina, for telling your business. But she joked about buying a purse instead of paying rent. And I remember when we would be at your house in Little, and Rent-A-Center would come knocking. Because we had strict instructions: do not be in the fucking door. Do not be in the doorway. Don't let them see you in the window. And it was like a game to us. Right. We knew when they were coming, and we were hiding and laughing, and like we were kids. But, like, my mom always had a nice ass bag, even when we lived in the projects, like in a nice ass car. Like,
yeah,
we needed different messaging. I mean,
because like realistically, like, I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do, and that's really what it was. And a lot of time, like a lot of my life, I spent like serving and bartending. Bitch, that is just like that's doing what you got. Like that's just doing whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Because like you're going to work, you're making half of somebody's paycheck in one day.
For real.
Going home, paying your bills, fucking it, like, you know what I mean? Doing
and
what
having
you have to do,
cash,
and then going back to work the next day and making more money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like realistically, every single time. Exactly. So it's really, really hard to save money because you're like, I'm just gonna go to work anyways.
That's literally how I am right now.
I'm gonna.
It'll figure itself out.
Please, that has ruined my life. My positive mentality has really like fucked me up. Not ruined my life because that's drastic, but like
it's not felt so good because shit is backed up. Shit is overdue.
Yeah. Literally.
And I know like this is not for all women. Like I do hope I have a husband that is financially responsible because I would love to have my salary direct deposited into his account and then he just give me money that I can spend and he take care of everything else. I am not responsible.
I don't think that I can have a husband that is not financially stable.
Yeah, we'll be homeless. Like we are going to fuck this family unit up if you do not gain control.
Like I need somebody. Like I need somebody to help me in that. Like
no,
I do a lot for myself. So like realistically, I don't need a lot, but I need you to stabilize my crazy.
I want to maintain. I just want it to be maintained. I want my hair, nails, wax. We want this maintenance. And
I want a gift sometimes.
Yeah.
And I want you to pay.
I want to go get my gift with my allowance, which I know is my money, but like we're going to be single forever now that we've figured out the truth. Yeah.
But like, what?
There has to be men out there.
What husband doesn't want to do things like that for their wife? Like, I don't know. You know, I'm on TikTok a lot and shit like that. So, and some things, you know, transfer over to Instagram, right? So that fucking trend, like with the husbands and wives, I don't think I'll have it to pay my mortgage this month.
I can't pay our mortgage, and all the husbands are like, you've never
pay anything,
or just like, okay, don't worry, I got it,
right?
Even though I always pay it.
Most husbands are very much. All you have to do is what you've been doing: bend over. That's a good responsibility.
That I can manage, especially if you're my husband.
Right. If you're my husband
and you're a good husband,
you're taking care of things that needs, like, you know, I don't mind paying things. Like, I don't mind paying my bills, but
it's hard to do that.
I need help.
Yeah. It is hard to do that.
I need help. Yeah. Like, I got this son and he always fucking wants some shit. And
that's my thing. I don't have it. It's me.
And it's like a lot of times, like, I can't be broke. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you should not be broke.
I can't because he's there. Like, you know, he's here. Like, I can't go above and be like, and just be like, okay, well, I'll just wait until my next paycheck. He still has to eat. Like, you know what I mean? And just realistically, like, things like that. So it's like when I say I'm broke, like, I don't have $0, but like I'm getting close. Too far through the threshold of me not, like, you know what I mean?
Or you have to balance out other things, like pick and choose responsibilities or things that, it's not a fun time.
I don't like that.
I hate even like having this conversation. Like, I don't even want to be doing this. Like,
bitch, are you shitting me? Hate it.
Like, I literally hate, like, I hate the fact that I have to like think about how much gas costs.
I don't want to care.
Anyhow.
I want to get in the car.
I just want to have a half tank of gas every time I get in the car, and I don't want to pump it myself.
I don't want to buy it. I don't like pumping gas. Go into the gas station.
I can take the trash out. I can do masculine. Societal masculine things.
I barely even take the trash out. Ain't that crazy? You know how many times I miss garbage day? It comes once a week, the same day, every single week.
It's horrible. Being a single lady is hard. Well, speaking of which, it's my turn to say what I've learned. I think another thing I definitely learned way too late, I think, I learned like properly way too late, is the value of friendship over a relationship. My friends have been extremely fulfilling to me. Like, I just love my friends so much, and I have such good friends, and we have such good times and so many memories. And there was a time, especially with my ex, like, he did not want me to go out. He was very, like, did not like me being so, like, not so much social, but being out. And like, I missed out on those memories, trying to like
fulfill his needs,
like, and just, I'll never do that again. Like, granted, obviously things will be different with a husband, but like, I'm never going to not water who is watering me. And like and just doing it for the sake of like what I thought love was.
Yeah. I agree with that too. Though actually friendship has also been one of my favorite like lessons. You know, I've had a lot of friends and I've had great friends, and I've had what I've been realizing, like friends that I needed for like a certain phase in my life 100%. And like different times, like, you know what I mean? A lot of the friends that I don't have now, like I needed them then.
They were
and
so
like
fulfilling and
very, very like they were necessary for that time in my life. And like yeah.
That's what I feel like. Friendship breakups are so hard, but it's like it's because you had such good moments and they really carried you through, and you know your friends know you so much better than most people, so it's like, damn, I'm losing this even though it's necessary, but
it is what it is. I had one friend that always pushed me outside of what I always wanted. Like, you know what I mean? Like she always wanted me behind the camera, and she always wanted me to like do all these different things, and I'm like, okay, but like and like you know my anxiety, and I'm just like okay, but like not really. But like, you know, like she pushed me in like all these different ways that were so uncomfortable to me, but I needed, like, you know what I mean? And it was so good, and I was like, you know, I needed that at that time because I think
a good
really
challenge,
especially after losing like the relationship that I had with like my son's father, like very much like didn't really think much of myself and like stuff like that. So like that definitely changed a lot for me, like in that time. No, we're not friends anymore, but like I appreciated that time. Like you know what I mean? Like it's respected.
Definitely gave you
it's
a boost of confidence, and you were able to really flourish.
Very much. Very, very much.
A good challenge,
Yeah.
Shout out to friendship.
It's very fucking necessary.
Yeah. I think too, like, I mean, I always shout him out all the time, but Morgan is just such a reliable friend for me. Like, I think there's literally in the 10 years we've been friends, he's only not picked up the phone for me twice. And one of the times his phone was broke. And I was FaceTiming him, so he couldn't because the screen was cracked. So, I can always count on Morgan. And it's really reassuring to have a man like that in my life when, like, my dad
is who he is.
yeah, my dad is who he is, and just my brothers don't live in the area, and I'm single. Like, you know, it's reassuring and so like. It's really like he's a safety blanket for me.
Yeah. No, literally on Thanksgiving, I hate Thanksgiving, like Happy Thanksgiving messages and Merry Christmas and like stupid shit like that. But KO sent me the sweetest.
He sent me a nice
message,
text too.
and I was like,
love you.
Boy, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like I hate fucking messages like that, but I was like, that was so fucking nice. I didn't send anybody else a message or anything like that.
No, we've talked about that on the pod. Don't text us Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, like Happy Easter.
Because I really wish that you have the merriest Christmas and the happiest Thanksgiving.
And two, you're not the only one texting us. Now we have an obligation to respond to all these people.
Right. Like I hope that you're having the best time.
And if you have my number, you know we're close enough, and you know I wish you well. That's you got it. We point clear. But
But like realistically, it's like I could do without those messages. But it was so fucking sweet. And I was like,
he texted me just like a 2 sentence, just like love you, thankful for you, like have a great day.
He sent me like a whole paragraph, and I was like, you are the sweetest, and I really needed that this morning.
100%.
Because it was top of the morning ass shit, like, and I was like, I love him, but he's realistically like one of my longest friendships, like.
And
like anybody
so quality
that I was friends
too.
With, very, very. Anybody that I was friends with at the same time as him, I'm no longer friends. Like we're acquaintances.
You guys grew parallel with each other, so you got to keep growing.
Yeah, I love that.
Pinch poke, yo, me a coke.
But
what is something you wish you knew, you learned a little too late?
You know, I was actually just
lesson.
thinking about that this today.
Yes.
That came to my mind it was like a little quote, like stop pouring into other people's cups with an empty cup. And I feel like I've done that so much in my life. Like, you know, down to like my siblings. And
I was
like,
just thinking that.
You know, like I've had to fulfill my parents' needs and like, you know, or like their wishes and like, and just like friendships, like the things that I would do for my friends, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they ask me, I'm probably just gonna do it anyways, even if I don't want to, because that's just who I am. Like, I want that same respect or that same love, and like, you know what I mean? So like, I overdo sometimes when like it's like, girl.
I wonder if it's just an older sibling trait is people pleasing, because like we are like, and I hate it, like I get so defensive when people say it about me, but when I do actually self-reflect, I'm like, oh my god, I am a people fucking pleaser,
right? And it's like, and like, because like the thought process is like, bitch, what the fuck?
would never, like, I don't give a fuck about these people I'm not pleasing, and then we're overextending ourselves,
and like, you know, like, and they're asking and you're like, oh well, I'll let you know, or and like, why is it so hard to say no? Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like,
you were talking to a December Sag.
Like, why?
Everybody's birthday, I'm damn near coming out of a cake that I probably built for them, and then doing this, and then my birthday, it's like, oh, it's the worst time of the year. I'm like, okay. It's and everybody has a different valid excuse, but at the end of the day, it's still an excuse, and I'm just like,
it is what it is.
Okay.
Right.
2025 though.
Right.
I'm not. I'm just. Everyone, just tell me. Just. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Don't even just.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So I'll be like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, and
that people pleasing. I'm like, I gotta.
Yes.
Gotta reel it back.
Because like, why?
Because I will go broke off somebody else's birthday. I do go broke.
Yes.
One of our mutual associates, one year at her birthday dinner, I bought a bottle at the restaurant. It was $390 for a bottle of Patron. And I was just like, we're here. It's her birthday. She has all her friends here. They already drank the bottle that she had. I'm going to get another bottle. I don't even think she gave me anything for my birthday. Like, I mean, and I know I'm not. I don't. I genuinely am not. And
that'd be the thing. It's like, I'm not counting.
I'm not, but I'm like, but like a card. I love
counting.
Cards.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm not counting, but I'm counting.
You know what? She actually got me flowers. Now I think about it, flowers. No card.
Nice.
And I love flowers.
Right.
But we are also at a restaurant. That year we were at a restaurant for my birthday. Where's your bottle service? Like,
right. Yeah.
2025, I definitely am. Definitely gonna reel that in, and now that I'm 30, that's just not something I like you said, I'm not trying to keep pouring in the same cup, pouring in a cup so my cup is empty, but also not pouring into cups that pour back into me. Exactly. That's
like,
so cool.
I don't want to ever count a favor that anybody has ever done for me, but like, also
I don't want to have to look back and see that there was like such a discrepancy.
Right. Like, I don't want to have to sit back and be like, you know the fuck what, like, but you should have stopped 2 years ago. 100. Like, you know. And again,
I mean, you have had those conversations with me so much. Like, you knew you were gonna fall out with so and so, or like you knew. And I'm like, damn. Like, sitting back and reflecting, like, yeah, I don't know how I didn't see this coming. Like, especially with like a certain group of friends. Like when I fought with one of my groups of friends, like a group of girls, and you were like, you saw, and I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Right, Ari's like, on vacation and then calling me every couple,
like they're so shady and mean, or like starting shit with me, and then I blow it. Like, it was especially the last 2 times I was with that group of friends, and I'm like, actually, this isn't doing what I thought it was doing. I don't need to stay here anymore.
It's good for that time. It's just is what it is.
What is something you would tell your 20-year-old self?
Really just get out there and do shit. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Even in the uncomfortable nature, like, even if it doesn't feel like, if it feels uncomfortable to you, like, do it anyway. Yeah. Like, you know, like, just do it. I feel like I had a lot of, like I was saying before, this isn't about the same person, but like, I even had like other like acquaintances that like seen things in me that I never fucking thought were even, that I never seen. Now I see it and I like sit back and I'm like, oh, I get it. Okay. What the fuck? I was that girl, but like, you know what I mean? So like, really just get out there and like do those things that make you feel uncomfortable, because like it could mean everything. The world is your oyster. Very much. What about you?
Mine would be that you are the main character and not the man in your life. Like, you have to take care of you first and not, like I am special. And I don't need a man to make me special or a relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, God, in my 20s, I spent we've all talked, like, this podcast knows, like, I tried so hard to make my relationship with my ex work in so many different ways, and, like, gave that so much in my 20s, and just
to what? Right.
I mean, I learned a lesson, and my ex-best friend used to say, like, he has made you the best wife. And the lessons I learned from dealing with that relationship have made me the best wife. But I didn't have to go through it all.
No.
There's actually, like, a saying, there was a Christian podcast, and she was just, like, disappointed in herself because she kept making the same mistake, and she was just like, I don't know what God is trying to show me because I keep hitting the same wall. And, like, me and Ashley say, like, don't keep hitting the same wall when God gave you a door. I wish I walked through the doors.
Right.
And stayed through the door. So I'm not always great about, I'll hit the door. I'll even go through the door.
But it's like, damn, if it's giving you wall, door, like, that's too many options.
Yeah. That, me. Like, wall, door. The same, like, revolving.
Damn.
It's a revolving door that I keep hitting.
It's like wall or door, and, like, you go through the door, and now there's two doors.
Yeah.
Don't give me that many options. I'm not that good at
I'm good with the two doors. Just don't give me the wall again. I hit the wall. I used to hit the wall. My 20s.
Well, one of them doors is going to be a wall.
I had the same door with the same wall. Like,
fake door.
Trap
Damn
door.
it.
Swing door.
Or, like, one of those, like, what are those things that go in circles?
The revolving door.
Yeah, yes. But no open. Like,
yeah,
you're just revolving.
In a glass circle. My last relationship was a closed revolving door.
Like, fuck. Somebody open this shit.
Like a hamster on a wheel, but just enclosed.
Dying to
like,
get off.
doing my absolute best.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not really, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. You did what you thought was the best for you. So.
I did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. How would you paraphrase your 20s? Let's sum it all up.
How would I paraphrase my 20s?
While you ponder, I'll go. Mine was definitely, like, it's just, like, so funny, this podcast, because, like, I'm so the yin to Brit's yang. I put myself out there. I tried so much. I had so many different careers. Like, I really pushed myself to try new things. And I moved at one point with, like, by myself, and I lived, you know, like, I'm content with how I pushed myself, but I wish I spent more time with myself. But hindsight, of course, but I was really cool. I was really cool in my 20s. Just did all these, like, strange, creative, like, experimental things, and I'm content with my 20s. That's why I'm so, like, embracing 30. Like, I'm content with the mistakes I made and just the choices I made. Like, so paraphrasing my 20s is contentness. Like, I'm content. Well, I wish I had more fucking money, but I'm content.
I think, because, you know, my 20s were way, way back in the day.
She's 31. Like, what? Rich Almighty's, like, off camera just shaking his head like a drag.
It's really a drag. It really is. Really, it was really about growth. My whole 20s were spent being a mom. I had Izzy when I was 20. I got pregnant when I was 20, and I had him when I was 20. No, I had him when I was 20.
I thought you got pregnant
10 years apart.
And then,
yeah. So my whole entire 20s were
motherhood.
all me being a mom.
Yeah.
So realistically, like, that was just me growing. Like, he's helped me grow so much. Like, and now to hear him, like, you're the best mom ever, and you're like, you're this and you're that, you're such a good teacher, and you're like, you know what I mean? It's like
the payoff.
Because my whole 20s was, like, spent not
figuring it
out, not knowing my worth, not knowing who I was, trying to figure it out, trying to be a mom, trying really. If that could be my like trying, because like I tried the fuck, like, you know what I mean, and by like my later 20s, like I was trying different things, and I was getting out there, and I was meeting new people, and I was doing so many things, and like my later of my 20s were my favorite, because like it really showed me who Britney was, and like it was really just like it was like a blossoming flower, almost very sweet, very pretty, but like it really like showed me like, okay, bitch, you can do it. When now here I am in my 30s, and I'm like still behind camera doing things, like
in front of the camera,
because behind would be behind
Rich Almighty,
he's behind, and sometimes in front, but but like, you know, still like trying and doing different things, and like, you know, just figuring now I'm figuring it out, and now I'm like putting the puzzle pieces in, you know, like the puzzle has,
you have the puzzle,
it has its outside,
but
you see its part,
now you're filling it in.
Which that, I mean, and that's not just going to take all of my 30s. I feel like, you know what I mean, that's gonna be my 40s. I don't know, because
everyone says 40s, like that's when you know,
like you're set in,
you got it, you know who you are, you know who you like, what you don't like, and what you're not putting up with.
I really hope, but knowing my ass,
we are a bit hard-headed. And I am stubborn.
Right. And
I'm not like, stubborn, I'm defiant.
Right. And I change. So, for not change, I don't change, but
you
like
evolve.
My thought processes are like the things that I like, or like, not even the things that I like, but like, I'm always like, whenever I like get to it, because now
we're going to do a shot game every time you fucking say like. Drink responsibly.
I can't help myself. But, you know, I'm always trying something new, or like really doing something different, and when I figure, I'm like, okay, I'm good at this. I like this. Okay, cool. On to the next.
Or I don't, and that's okay
and,
too.
Gotta go. I'm gonna do something else out. But you know.
Cheers to our 20s and just and experiencing things.
Yes.
Because there are people too, like I talked about in our aging episode, there are people who didn't get to age that should have. So every milestone, every day is a blessing. Like, it's not guaranteed. I mean, I outlived one of my good friends who was a beautiful person. My friend, me and Kara's friend Candace. She was 26 when she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and she died at 28. And I don't take any of that for granted. Like, I got to outlive her, so I'm going to make this life worthwhile. Like, R.I.P. Candace.
R.I.P.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Right. Well, we're happy to have you guys with us in this journey, this thing called life. And
if you're watching this, hopefully you're watching it on Thursday. I want you to take a shot for Ari.
Oh yes,
Fucking
please.
30, finally.
I'm like, I feel like it, like genuinely feel like 30 is such a gift. Like that's how I feel. Like
because it is.
That's how I'm. Sayonara 20s.
Right.
R.I.P. my 20s. You're dead and gone.
It was, right. And
here we go with 30. I'm so, So please comment happy birthday. For my birthday, go follow us on our socials. That's the best present you could give me. Support.
Yes.
And
until next time.
And this is
an A&B conversation.